Hey there, sheepdoggers, welcome to 303 Squadron Battle of Britain. This is being released in early access. Like now-ish, I believe.
When we first arrived to Britain, we felt lost. So many months without a real home. So many months of disregard for our country and for us. The days of rigorous training in them.
I don't know how much has changed,
like
so this is basically what we're looking at right now.
A curious thing, the soldier's life. At time of peace, you sometimes secretly long for war. It may seem a thing you are made for, a test, an adventure even. Yet when it starts, all you want is to defeat your foes as fast as you could, to end the tragedy and save lives. We lost our country. We also weren't able to help saving France. Britain was the last stop for Nazi Germany.
It sounds a bit like a text-to-speech.
It was time to fight. I learned I will be joining number 303 Squadron, and was expecting to see some familiar faces there. We all were hoping to continue the great traditions of our former units, and with more modern equipment, we knew this time we have a real chance of triumph. When I arrived to RAF Norfolk Air Station, I felt ready for any challenge.
Please leave your message after the beep. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Yeah, this is 303 Squadron Battle of Britain. We did a video on this. It was kind of like a very early look at the game, just the basics of the game, and you know, the flying and everything. And I quite liked it. I liked the idea of being able to, you know, mechanic your plane in between missions and stuff like that. I thought it was quite cool. It was, however, a little bit bare, but again, you know, it was, okay, get on your bicycle, take a ride. I can't look up! I can't see the plane. Where's the plane? There they are. Ah, planes. Yeah. So it looks like the area's a bit more populated. There's more places you can go and more things you can do. You've got people training now. Hey guys, are they all bald? No, there's some people who aren't bald. They're doing jumping jacks. Again, you know, this is like a simulator type game, so I'm not expecting like a massive difference in character models and things like that. You know, that's extra stuff, and this is an early access apparently. Yeah. Wait, where's the? Is this here? Yeah, it looks like it's around the corner here. Okay. So we go like around here. Ah, yeah, I remember this area. Okay, here we are. So we'll get off here and talk to this dude.
I'd like to have a few things changed.
Let's get to tricks right away.
What is that haircut? Okay. So let's see how much has changed. Again, this is still early access, so obviously this isn't the end-all be-all, but let's take a look here. Okay, loosen the harmonization adjustment rail. Okay, take that off. And then we've got the... What do we... Okay, so we take that out. Oh. Change the harmonization rail setting. Wait, what do we put in? Oh, okay. Where do we want to be firing? Like... Distance, spread, maybe like there.
This will do.
And then we install it. So we're installing that in. Okay, leave the hangar. There we go. Which I think that's quite cool. Like being able to being able to like change like how your gun fires and stuff on your plane. That's something I've never seen before, to be honest. You know, like that's kind of cool. I don't know, like, we'll see what the combat's like. They had some good things in here before.
Sergeant Franciszek has crashed his plane because he tried to land it without extending the landing gear. What is wrong with you and your understanding of even the basics of training?
Okay.
Let me guess. Kent?
Yes, and Khaled was right behind him, nodding sarcastically.
Don't worry, Joseph. Unlike us, they both were brought up in countries with modern planes growing on the trees.
Don't be unfair. The Polish aircraft at the time were also said to be modern.
Yes, a decade ago. Still, the hurricanes may be growing on the trees here, but harvest is poor. Try to remember about the undercarriage next time. It is vital for us to not belly land. Consider the war.
Sorry, it's just the use of idioms is quite fun. Okay, so talk to him. So don't forget to let your basically don't land on your belly. Put your wheels out, I guess was the message there. But the hurricanes are growing on trees, but the harvest is poor. It's like what?
Would you believe it? They called us the worst case in history. Oh, let me rewrite that history they are speaking of.
Now that you've mentioned it, you still have the diary of yours, right?
Of course. Should I be forced to drop my lunch or the diary, I would rather starve than lose my scribblings.
Let us hope you will not run out of food, but only out of paper one day.
Let us hope we will run out of war sooner.
Okay. Get into your hurricane stop mission. Okay, where's my hurricane? Okay, my hurricane's over here. So let's get into the hurricane, and hopefully after this mission we'll be able to check out the mechanicking a bit more. I want to see like arcade. We'll go arcade, normal level difficulty. At the end of August, we felt like at home in Northolt, with one exception. We were not treated like real pilots. To Brits, we were still children. Of course, we made some stupid mistakes, but I knew our squadron included top-notch pilots that will achieve great things one day. Yeah, all we did was those boring training flights. This one started just like the previous ones.
Keep up. Open the throttles. Gate if you have to. Paskevich already did all the exercise. You are the last one in the row.
Where's the instructor?
A few of you crashed their planes during exercise. Could you prove you can fly at all?
Am I gonna get offended by this as a British person? Is this what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like,
it's not bad at all.
Athol Forbes. Left alt is look around, G is reload. Right mouse button is zoom. Wait, is there another waypoint? No, I can't. Okay, I didn't see that waypoint. That's a problem. Actually, not having the indicator on the side.
You are not a disappointment. The rest of the flying should be a breeze.
Come on, man! Don't do this shit to me. Okay, so the flying looks quite decent. Yeah, it's I could get down with this. So RF is throttle. 2 T's in throttle, by the way.
Good.
Oh god.
But can you hit anything? At least something stationary. Got your guns harmonized? Good. We fighters need to have a good perception. So sense your target's distance and predict the trajectory to know when the lights are green for shooting.
Even with little imagination, those balloons look like German Zeppelins.
Come on, I can get them all in one pass. Hell yeah!
Bandit, 12 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Tally-ho.
It's a dernier. I prove you I can shoot well.
Okay.
And I will prove you I can shoot even better, Buster.
What are you doing? Form up. Oh, bloody hell.
What are you doing? Form up. Okay, so we need... Second. Ah! Get him! Get him! Finish the 2 throttle. Okay, so I guess the throttle was on full, and I didn't want the throttle on full.
You ground him!
Oh, press T to restart the engine. Okay. There we go.
It was a BF-110, but does it matter? It's a training flight. Your lack of discipline is unacceptable.
Wow,
But
okay.
your accuracy and piloting skills are impressive. For me, your squadron should be called operational.
Perhaps in the future.
Oh, cards. Jan Zumbach. Okay. Score, great. Well, it's I guess they were too busy focusing on the enemy fighter pilot. We broke out formation, turned exercise into a shooting range joust, but the history shows we have proven something to our British friends and scared our enemies, Nazis, Huns, Krauts, or Jerrys. To me, they'll always be Adolfs. I felt like we were on a mission called one Adolf after another until you get the original one. Okay, so give me a second. Yeah, I feel like my instructor didn't see the part where I stopped my engine and couldn't figure out how to turn it back on for a while. What can I say about myself? I like to think I'm just doing the right thing. Adolfs attacked my country, and I serve it however I can. Unfortunately, it meant leaving it and escaping. Fortunately, it meant joining the great men serving in RAF and forming number 303 Polish Fighting Squad. Some people say I'm a bit too eager to fight, but fighting is my life. That's why I joined the Polish Air Force. That's why I escaped Poland to fight another day, and that's why I stayed with 303 until the end. And that's why I was an adventurer and a mercenary later. That's the only way of life I know. And then you got a lot of information about Jan Zumbach. Descendant of Swiss emigrants, person with Swiss citizenship, volunteered to join the Air Force, presented fake identification claiming he is a Polish citizen, graduated from cadet school, joined the 111th Fighter Escadrille, wounded in an accident just before the war started when he was looking for his unit. Germany invaded Poland. He failed to locate them, evacuated to Romania and then France. After he was defeated, he escaped to Britain and quickly became a member of newly formed 303. Scored 8 confirmed kills during the Battle of Britain and was one of the first Allied pilots to encounter a new Focke-Wulf. 1941, became a trainer. 4 months later, he returned to 303. Flight commander and squadron leader, notorious pilot, Spitfire VB was and is one of the most recognizable RAF fighters of all time. Code RFD. Distinctive picture of a character resembling a famous feisty cartoon duck. Donald Duck, maybe? Duck was connected with his nickname, which he received because... Okay, what was his nickname? Does it say what his nickname was? After making navigational error, he made an emergency landing on the enemy territory, became a prisoner of war, but was soon freed. The World War II tally was 12 kills, 5 probables, and 1 damaged. After the war and realizing he can't return to Poland, he started an air taxi service that he used for smuggling goods. As a mercenary, he organized Air Force of Katanga in war against Congo and Biafra against Nigeria, where he scored some impressive victories, including killing the Nigerian Chief of Staff. He died in France in 1984, under circumstances never fully disclosed by French authorities. It says he died in 1996 here, but here it says he died in 1984. Alright. Okay, so we've got a couple of people to talk to, and then hopefully we'll be able to have a look at the plane stuff.
It's a shame we couldn't have seen the face of our friend, Mr. Kellett. Donald, it's Major Kellett. We are at war, and the English are in charge here. You want to face a massacre, or have hot tea poured into your trousers? I'd just like them to wage war against Adolfs, not us. I know. Just don't create more reasons for them to be mad about us, okay? You and Pasha broke loose and violated an order. But personally, I'm glad you did.
Okay. Are we gonna speak to a British person again? Cause...
Major Kellett was trying hard,
oh, no.
But he could not have hidden his respect. It was, however, a bit buried underground, I'd say.
He's going to be buried himself one day, if we are not around to help him.
Hush! I overheard him talking with Captain Kent. The ice melts.
What? Okay.
Good to hear. Thank you, sir.
But just don't get too bold and proud, Sergeant Zumbach. Make sure you know the all rules of flying by heart.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go to sleep, proceed to the next day. Where the bloody hell is that? Wait, what? Aerial be unlocked in next stage. Okay. So there's something over there, but like they're still unlocking stuff. They're still like making the game and everything, obviously. So is it here? No, it's this way. Okay, this is a place to sleep. All right. Easy, easy. There we go. Proceed to next day. August 31st, 1940. Okay. It's... I don't know. It's a little off-putting, I'd say. To have this kind of like... I'm kind of unsure a lot of the time exactly what they're talking about. There's a lot of idioms that mean something different to me, and I'm confused. And so we go in here, we talk to this dude.
It's going to be 1 year tomorrow.
Yeah, what?
Sir? Oh, yes. Right.
It all happened so fast. September, Demblin. Luftwaffe attacks, evading the Germans while evacuating the cadets through Romania, sailing to France and now England. I am so glad we can have a meaningful fight, finally.
Not all of us. Some of my friends. Somehow the command will not let them fight. Your namesake, Wanowski, he's a talented aviator. Yet he waits for his turn. He has not even been admitted as a member of any squadron because he's... they call it unruly.
Sergeant, let me assure you I am against punishments like that. People who make mistakes need to be proven wrong, not punished. I have been punished myself, you know.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your kind words. If I may speak freely, I would say that you have a great future as a leader before you.
Don't count on it, Janek.
Don't count on it. What? Okay. It feels a little bit like it's going like, so you don't follow the rules, huh? It feels like everyone is a dashing rule breaker who's you know, it's an interesting way to go with these things, I guess. I don't know. We didn't get into the fighting yet. I wanna do some Mechanicus stuff to the plane, and I wanna get into a fight. So we'll see how we do here. Hello.
I'd like to have a few things changed.
Let's get to tricks right away.
Okay, so you talk to the mechanic, and this will let you in here, and then you can go in here, and you can take like these things off and zoom in. So you got the
Good.
take all of these off and out. Take all of these off and out, and then this. Yeah, and then these.
All right.
There we go. So that's uninstallation mode, and we've uninstalled everything we can. Now to put it all back in, so we can go. You got the Browning MK2 there. You got the 303 light barrel. You got the Colt Browning. So you said RPM and accuracy. Let's go with a little bit of accuracy.
This? Now that one.
Like that. And then this goes on. Dowding spread, close pattern, far point. Maybe this one? Yeah, let's go with this one. To obtain a hit from safe
Maybe
distance.
this
Yeah,
way?
that sounds good to me.
Now that one.
And we'll put these back on. 303 British, damage, velocity. Damage, velocity. Let's go with the 303
Hope this
British
will fix
ammunition.
it.
these back on. Standard belt feed. Reliability, reload speed. Reliability, reload speed. Let's go with the light belts.
Will fix it.
Have a mix of all of them. There we go. Put this back on. This back on. Thank you. And then let's have a look at the engine. Take all of these things off.
With my eyes closed.
Where's
That's
okay,
it.
This. And then the carriage. And the engine. Oh, we can go deeper into the engine now? Oh, great. Okay, I'm glad they did this. So you can, like, mouse over stuff and see what they all are. Is that everything? Okay, let's go into installation mode. So, put these back on. And then this, whatever this is, put this back on. So, standard dynamo, improved dynamo. Oh, so that increases the startup temp, but not the startup
How about
reliability.
this?
Then we've got standard engine, tweaked engine.
This will fix it.
Again, I'm sure they'll add more stuff as time goes on. Still a little bit basic right now. One thing I really hope they do is rotol, constant speed propeller with slower reaction time, but higher top speed, perfect for dogfighting full of maneuvers. 2-setting variable pitch prop with fast reaction time, lower top speed, perfect for energetic combat with frequent changes of speed. Let's go with the dogfighting. There we go. So that's all we can do right now. I hope in the future, as time goes on, they'll allow you to actually, like, repair your plane and, you know, like have to, like, take out bullet holes and, you know, I know, all those kind of things could be really fun, you know? But they definitely have added a couple of things in since last time, so that's cool. And now let's do a fight and see how the fight goes. Yeah. We'll keep it on fairly easy. Baptism of Fire. We finally got accepted as a frontline unit. All we felt was satisfaction and determination. After cheering and celebrating, we're eager to take part in the real show, hoping it would be fruitful and much less boring than those tedious training flights. Finally, 1 year after the war started, we're offered a real chance to make a difference. What I hope with this story is that it goes from, like, very cocky kind of, like, you know, kind of fighters who want to get to the fight, and, you know, they're, like, ignoring their superiors and, like, they don't know. And then as it goes on and you get, like, the Battle of Britain and you know, all this kind of, like, horrific air fighting that was just, like, non-stop. Like, I may not be right, but I think some pilots, like, died of exhaustion just because they were going up and so much and just, you know, like, I can't say yes or no on that one. I feel like I heard that somewhere, but regardless, like, they were just the pilots during the Battle of Britain. It was ridiculous. So let's go to the waypoint.
My Polish friends, you have a chance to shine. Prove me yesterday was not an accident.
It was an accident yesterday, actually.
Only if you prove us you are not as known.
Tally-ho!
Tally-ho!
That's our chance, again.
You know what to do. Just don't get stupid.
Jesus Maria!
Okay, we took a hit, but that's alright.
It!
Oh, what a fierce Hun! I can't lose him. Can anyone?
Fierce Hun? Okay. It's kind of hard to... Oh, God. It's kind of hard to get the targeting down, but I am using a mouse and keyboard, which
I'm in trouble!
isn't the best. Okay, spin round, spin round. I want to get you guys seeing the like kill cam, because that was really cool.
Great! That was close.
Oh, nice. I got an enemy plane, but we didn't.
You know your craft. Let's
Okay.
proceed, shall we?
There we go. Ronald Gustav Kellett. Okay. Yeah, so that was very quick, and I didn't get a chance. Basically, you know, like in you know how in Sniper Elite, there's like a kill cam where it like does the like zoom in and that kind of thing. Like, I got one of those in the first one I played, the first time I played this. So if you want to see that, go back to that video and check that out. RAF had certain standards. We're about to break them yet again, but this time the impression was entirely positive. They had no choice but to see our potential. Last day of August changed everything. They also changed the Battle of Britain. So honestly, the story, like, okay, so I don't know that many details about the Battle of Britain and, you know, these kind of things. I know we had a lot of pilots from different countries, and, you know, like, we had people. It's not like the entirety of the Battle of Britain was Britain, yay! Like the English won the Battle of Britain by themselves and no one helped and anything like that. This feels a little masturbatory so far. It feels very like, I don't know. It feels very like we did everything, yeah. Which, you know, okay, fair enough. I don't know. It's a little bit strange to me. That's all. We should check out this this guy as well, because we're going to talk to these two and then we'll probably end it there. Okay, so 1909 to 1998. It was easy to assume Kellett as a snob, but he was an experienced pilot, and it was him who first recognized the true value of the 303. After saving him several times, we were, as he put it, the ones who'd see him through any troubles. Okay. Also known as... okay. Kellett served the number 600 Squadron of Auxiliary Air Force since 1933, then served 616 and 249 Squadrons, RAF, before becoming the commander of number 303 Polish Fighter Squadron. After that, he served in 96 Squadron, performing various staff positions, ended the war as flying ace with 5 kills, 2 probables, 1 damaged enemy plane. While he worked as a stock exchange manager and financial advisor, he returned to the RAF from time to time. In 1953, retired from military to live a calm life in the cottage. Okay, that's not that much information about him.
Your friend, Mr. Kellett, has been so happy with you helping him that he left a special gift for you. It's a bit against the rules, so you need to find it yourself. It's somewhere around the blast bands. That's all I know.
Okay.
Never thought I will be playing current hounds in the RAF. Believe me,
in the RAF.
It is worth it. I mean, I saw Major Kellett's face. He was in awe. Dreams come true after all.
In the RAF. I think it is text to speech, to be honest, because otherwise they would have said like RAF instead of RAF. But I don't know.
You notice those colorful Messerschmitts that fly better?
Yes, I think they are elite of some sort.
You could be right. The rumor is that they earned their spurs during the Spanish Civil War.
The Condor Legion.
Yes, they have quite a few good pilots, but we will show them who is the best.
And then go to sleep. Honestly, the main problem I have at the moment with this game is obviously I want more. I haven't been able to show off the flying very much because the fights are very quick and very like bang done. I'm sure as time goes on, you get more involved missions and they take a bit longer and everything. I don't have a problem with like not having to take off or land and, you know, things like that. Like, who knows where they're going to go with it, with that, all that stuff. Again, like the mechanicking stuff is also very simple. The worry with a game like this is always basically, oh, so you're doing the kind of mechanic simulation stuff and you're doing the flying simulation stuff. The worry is always that you oversimplify both of them and you don't have very much depth of game. Now, the other thing that I have a little bit of a problem with is this running back and forth, because it doesn't really feel like you're living day to day. You know, it feels more like run here, run here, run here, run here. So if they're going to do this kind of like storyline thing as well, I'm worried that it's all going to feel a bit disjointed and disconnected. You know, if they want to do this storyline thing where, you know, you talk to different people, I don't know who any of these people are. You know, what you'd need to do is you'd need to have some scenes and some proper character growth and things like this, you know, like to really draw me in. So like maybe some scenes of like them in a briefing, like almost cinematic. You do like a briefing and stuff like that, like proper voice actors and all this kind of thing. So yeah, you know, there you go. Anyway, that's 303 Squadron. I'll keep an eye on it when there's like some significant updates and stuff. I know we'll take a look and see how it's progressing. When it's worthwhile checking into it again, I'll check into it again and keep an eye on it. But for now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Always helps out a lot, and of course I do really appreciate it. Links in the description for things like Patreon, Discord, all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.